Silksong is the most hyped game of 2025, with it being the most wishlisted game on Steam before it even released, coming in at over 5.2 million wishlists, and after it was released, it coming in at over 6 million copies sold! Holy crap, Lois, I'm in Fortnite. And even before I could buy the game on day one, almost every single store crashed with how many people wanted to silk their song. But as soon as I got a hold of it, Silksong took over my life. And after 100%ing the full game, I was left in shambles. I was silking my song so much, I forgot what reality was, what grass was, who I even was, and most of all, every game that I haven't played in my Steam library. My head was weighted with indecision after indecision. I was stuck at a crossroads where both pathways lead to the same brick wall. And with no way out, my head fell deep into the palm of my cold, sweaty hands. But as if God himself came down from the heavens and extended his hand before me, a traveler by the name of Sunny sat beside me and said these 9 words. Cats have 9 lives, so why not 9 souls? Enter 9 souls. At first, I thought it was a funny cat game, but I was gravely mistaken. This is actually Bug for the Sega Saturn. The game starts you off with a cat man with a sword being kicked off a ledge by Scar from Aladdin, where we see the first example of a cat not being able to land on its feet to negate fall damage. Cat Guy then breaks every bone and spone in his body and is stuck in jail for the next 500 years. Until some dumb kid who doesn't know anything about the world besides Minecraft and Skibbity Toilet plays My Heart Will Go On his dumbass flute, which is so painful to listen to that Cat Guy gets bailed out of jail because of it. Cat Guy now lives in a village, which is probably the most beautiful town I have ever seen in the video game, with a half-naked drunk yelling at people on the side of the road to buy Chicken Runners 3. A festival starts, and you're invited to watch a ceremony where the kid you just met was chosen to live with the gods and be transferred to a better village. Psych? This is a human livestock farm where they're all treated like goddamn cows. Nothing's real anymore. Look at the sky. It's all glitching. If you like the video so far, then please subscribe and hype this video, as it helps me make a lot more videos like this.
Wait, what? You literally Why are you making such a big fuss? You didn't mind the other drinks I brewed up. So all this time, everything I've had with you was brewed with you fucking puking into a cup and then pissing and shitting into it? Yeah, whatever.
And what I might have just said may have subverted your expectations, and 9 Souls is a master at this. Unlike the beginning of Silksong, where every grandma and dead cousin on the planet are trying to immigrate up Farloom to reach the Citadel like it's 1935, the intro to 9 Souls punches you right in the gut, immediately grabbing your attention like someone saying something sus in a Discord call. Oh, Crispy, you really turned me back on to...
What?
What?
What? That's my husband. Let him finish what he was saying.
Guys, before I continue, please think of how you word things. Okay.
I technically
turned me on to hot cocoa, man.
But you want to know something I'm not turned on to? The combat. In 9 Souls, parrying is a key component in its gameplay, and if you fuck up, the game will fuck you up. If you do not time your parry on the exact precise frame, the game slaps you across the face and goes, "Good luck with that temporary HP that barely fills up fast enough for you to tank the following attack, buddy. Sayonara." If you go into this game and have the mindset of the average gamer, then you will end up like this. This game is incredibly unforgiving, which forces you to stay attentive and diligent with every move. And as much as the game is unique for taking a different route and making parrying being the primary form of combat, I kinda hate it. because I'm an idiot with a massive skill issue. I also really wanted to talk about the animation in this game. A lot of the animation in Nine Souls is stunning. All of Yi's sprites are beautifully animated, including the Souls sprites, but it's a stark contrast to stuff like the worm enemy. I feel like if they wanted to add animated tweening like you see here, they should have made it only restricted to the robots. Some of the tweening doesn't look out of place here, but when you see it, it really stands out, and it kinda takes me out of the immersion for a little bit. The backgrounds in this game are amazing. The Eastern mythology influence, as well as all the sprites being hand-drawn, makes it look incredible. And it may not be in the same realm as Silksong, but it has a special place in my heart. The graphics remind me a lot of those movies I used to watch when I was a kid, like Spirited Away or Secret of Kells, which made me feel very nostalgic. Then Red Candle turns it all on its head by making the story darker and darker as you progress, like Lady Ethereal's story. She was working on a metaverse dreamscape that people would hang out in for a bit, but the world was so euphoric that any person who came out of it wanted to off themselves. Lady Ethereal then blamed herself for the deaths of those patients, so she got hooked up to the Neuralink to escape her guilt, even when it wasn't her fault. Then someone detaches her brain from her body and puts it into a brain chamber with many other brains, locking her in a nightmarish hellscape forever. Until you come along and kill her for her Soul Seal badge. And that alone, to me, makes this more tragic than Dark Souls, a game with dark in its name.
Of costume up until this point. What the fuck happened?
It is a game I recommend to those of you who are wanting a challenge, who want something different, and want something to shake you to your core. It is a Metroidvania that turns the mainstays on its head. It is a game that will make you a better gamer with its focus on timing and precision. It may not be Silksong, but from everything I've seen from this game so far, I can say, in my opinion, that Nine Souls is better than Silksong.